to the latest episode of the Old Trafford Vlogs. It's my first game back at Old Trafford this season. The last game I went to watch United live was actually the FA Cup final. Unfortunately, obviously, we lost to Man City at Wembley. The last Old Trafford game I went to was United v Sevilla first leg. I think it finished 2-2. Excited to be going back. Crystal Palace, decent team now, still under Roy Hodgson. Somehow we're not in the greatest of form, but we've got the win against Burnley, so hopefully we can pick up a win today and go through the Carabao Cup. It's the best cup competition in the world. We're currently the champions of it as well. We need to hold on to our title. I'm guessing he's going to play a bit of a weakened side, not weakened, a bit of a rotated side. The likes of Garnacho, Pelestri, hopefully Amrabat will get a start as well. Højlund probably needs to get some minutes. Varane probably needs to get some minutes. I'm excited. I'm hoping there's going to be some goals. Should play with a bit of freedom, especially for the boys that are playing in the reserves usually. They're hopefully playing with some confidence to try and get into the team. Garnacho is going to absolutely tear it up. I'm going to show you a bit of my work day today. I've been up since 5:08 a.m. I've been at work and now I'm making my way to Old Trafford. You can see a bit of my work schedule, just like a bit of a day in the life. I know Maz and Greg keep asking me for that. And then yeah, I'll show you once I get to Old Trafford and more reactions of the game and after the game. See you in a bit. Which one? GG.
Great finish.
Terrific pass from Mason Mount.
Great pass.
Absolutely brilliant.
pressing. Viva Garnacho. Viva Garnacho. Viva Garnacho. Running down the wing. Viva Garnacho.
Yes, people, I'm back at the apartment. What a game, 3-0 Manchester United versus Crystal Palace. Hope you enjoyed the footage so far of my work day and the game. Let's get into the game today. I'm going to take it player by player because I noticed a lot of different things there today. Firstly, Onana didn't really have much to do until maybe the 85th minute, which leads me on to Crystal Palace. To be honest, I was pretty disappointed by the way they played. Looks like they kind of came with a defeatist attitude, almost like they were overwhelmed by playing at Old Trafford. And I know they made a few changes as well, but I expected better from them, to be honest. They had a lot of physical players and they didn't utilise that against us at all. And we had quite a few youngsters out there who they could have tried to bully, but they didn't really impact us at all. They gave the ball away a lot. So yeah, Onana didn't have much to do. We played, interestingly, we played 3 centre-backs today, I believe. Amrabat started left centre-back, Maguire was there, Varane was there. Varane was doing his usual thing, winning every header, cleaning up every challenge. Maguire, I thought was pretty decent, didn't really see him make any standout mistakes, kept the ball moving, didn't really try to hoof it too many times. Fair play to Maguire. Amrabat, I thought, was a bit reserved at first. You could see on the sideline, Garnacho and Martial were telling him to play it quicker into them down the line, but he was a bit unwilling to do that at first. But once he went into the midfield, I thought it was pure class. We saw glimpses of what he's going to provide to this team, and it's going to be major, proper character, gets in there quick, almost as quick as Casemiro, moves the ball, keeps it rolling. The perfect player that we've needed in this Manchester United team with huge spirit. I cannot wait to see more of him in the midfield. And then obviously we played in the middle. I think it was Casemiro in the first half specifically. Casemiro, Mabry and Mount, and them three were kind of interchanging, and a lot of them, sometimes Casemiro and even Mount were dropping back further, and some of the centre-backs were going into the middle in like that inverted row, which I thought was quite unique and maybe something that we're going to build on in the future, because our defence did look pretty comfortable with 3 at the back. Granted, Palace weren't really challenging us at all either. I thought Mount in that first half was really good. Saw signs of the Mount from 2-3 years ago at Chelsea when he was player of the season. Loads of quick, incisive and forward passes. Didn't really dilly-dally about with it. Tried to get it forward. Played a couple 1-2s, made space, and was involved in the first goal for Garnacho. I told you guys in the preview that Garnacho was going to tear it up today. And to be honest, I know he scored that goal after good work from Mount and Pelestri, but I felt like he was in gear 1 or gear 2 today the whole game. He wasn't really trying to take on Klein, and I know they were trying to double up on him, but I thought he was going to attack Klein a lot more. Klein's gone past his prime years, so I'm surprised. I just feel like the game comes easy to him. It's any minute now where Garnacho just blows into superstardom, and he's just going to become one of the best wingers in the league, if not the world. The time is coming for Garnacho. Pelestri on the other side, I don't think he had much of an impact in terms of attack, but his ball retention was as good as usual. He worked hard as usual, and he tried to keep it tidy. He's up against a good contestant in Mitchell, so well done to Pellistri and Garnacho, both getting 90 minutes under their belt as well. Hannibal, I thought, had a lot of energy, made some good runs into good pockets in the first half especially. There's one thing though, he's so close to getting a sent off every single time I see him. And I thought he'd matured a little, but today showed signs that he hasn't really. He just made so many niggly fouls after the yellow. Like, calm down, and surely the gaffer or his teammates have got to tell him that. Dan Gore came on in the second half, and I thought he was brilliant when he came on for such a young, inexperienced kid in the first team spotlight, and I thought he was brilliant, rolled a few challenges, kept the ball moving, held on to the ball, had a bit of confidence, really enjoyed that. I thought the second half was kind of flat overall, almost because Crystal Palace had given up and we knew we'd got the win. Managed to get a few players rested and managed to give minutes to players that needed minutes. So well done to Ten Hag. I couldn't really question his management today. I think everything went to plan. Is there anyone else I can mention? Casemiro. I thought he got better with the game as the game went on. A great header, as you've seen in the footage, and technically on the ball he got a lot better, especially in the second half. Got an assist as well. Well done to Martial. I didn't really think Martial provided that much during the game today. Maybe you guys disagree, let me know in the comments. But at least he's got a goal. It was a good finish off a good play from Casemiro. Who else can I pick out on? I think that's about it from the starting lineup. Like I said before, Amrabat when he came into the middle was a lot better, and definitely excited to see what he can do. Couldn't believe that Van der Beek came on. I completely forgot we even had him. And he had a few decent little touches, didn't really stand out or anything. Johnny Evans came on and got a big reception from the Old Trafford crowd. Well done to Johnny Evans. What a great career you've had, and you're ending it on a high at Old Trafford, even though maybe you shouldn't be. But yeah, comfortable 3-0 win in the end. Looking forward to whoever we're playing in the next round. Carabao Cup is our competition. We need to make it out on a regular basis. We need to win it, set the tone for the rest of the season, just like we did last season. And I know we've got a lot of injury crisis, but it's time to be positive. It's 2 wins on the bounce. We've got a bit of a better fixture run in the next few games. Hopefully we keep it up. Hopefully you're going to see me at Old Trafford next week in the Champions League as well. I'm going to be back here in Manchester, even though I'm tired as hell. Anyway guys, make sure you like the video, get in the comments and let me know what you thought of the vlog, what you thought of my work day, what you thought of Old Trafford and Crystal Palace game as well. Like the video, share the video, see you on the next one. Peace out.